This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
And here we have a specimen from the early 2000s, a legacy investing platform. Please don't touch the exhibit, folks. It could crash.
Ready to step out of the financial history museum? At Public.com, you can invest in almost everything. Stocks, bonds, options, and more. You could even put your cash to work at an industry-leading 4.1% APY. Leave your clunky, outdated platform behind. Go to Public.com and fund your account in 5 minutes or less. Paid for by Public Investing Inc., member FINRA and SIPC. Full disclosures at Public.com/disclosures.
Add dry eye relief to your routine with Refresh Optive Mega 3. A lubricating eye drop with a moisture-rich, preservative-free formula, enhanced with inactive ingredients like flaxseed oil and antioxidants. This formula supports all 3 tear film layers and provides advanced hydration to instantly moisturize and soothe dry eyes. Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed, so you can make it part of your wellness routine. Find Refresh online or in the eye drop section at all major retailers. FSA and HSA eligible.
This message comes from Greenlight. Ready to start talking to your kids about financial literacy? Meet Greenlight, the debit card and money app that teaches kids and teens how to earn, save, spend wisely, and invest with your guardrails in place. With Greenlight, you can send money to kids quickly, set up chores, automate allowance, and keep an eye on what your kids are spending with real-time notifications. Join millions of parents and kids building healthy financial habits together on Greenlight. Get started risk-free at greenlight.com/iHeart.
Head over to our contest page at KFAN.com and enter for your chance to win a 2-night stay at Breezy Point Resort for 4, including golf, all thanks to Custom One. That's KFAN.com keyword contest to enter today.
I don't know if we got to do the old forecast there, but I know we got some gentlemen who are excited about golfing today. Can you tell them what it's going to look like? Is it possible they're going to...
Chance for some showers, chance for some thunderstorms, potential severe weather. We'll find out more in a little bit. Bottom line is, high of 85. It's going to warm up a bit.
What's the weather look like on Wednesday for your bit, Zachy?
Let's check.
What's these guys?
Is this supposed to rain for 10 straight days?
Wednesday, chance for showers then thunderstorms. Wednesday night, slight chance of thunderstorms. But the sun comes out tomorrow. It's Thursday, sunny skies. Thursday night, chance of thunderstorms.
Bad Boy's going to look like a melted candle.
There's that phrase again.
Yeah. It warms up Friday, though. 82. With a chance of thunderstorms.
Just in time for Windstock.
Yeah, but tell them about
this
the weekend, though.
That is this weekend,
Tell them about Saturday and Sunday.
Well, Saturday, mostly sunny. High of 89.
Wow.
Oh, beauty.
Sunday, sunny. High of 89.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia.
A little windy, though. Gusts as high as 30 miles an hour.
Yeah, Gus is so high.
How do you know he's going to be high?
He's high as the moon.
He's the mouse from Cinderella?
Yep.
No, Gus from Breaking Bad.
Oh, Gus the chicken guy.
Gus Fring.
He's mean.
He's in that movie there, Hawk.
He is. You're right.
The Life of Chuck.
Yes, he is,
He's
sir.
a great actor, man.
He's real good.
He is good, yeah.
He's real good.
One of those guys you forget is actually acting. Like,
right.
Him and
Just
Heath
believe
Ledger.
him as a character. And
I don't even want to get started what Sauce has said about Heath Ledger.
I didn't say anything
I
about
don't know why
it.
you're like that, brother.
Listen to the Hulkster.
Said something about nice job.
I did not. I did not. I did not.
We should hit the news, although I really don't want to. But hey, my job.
Yeah, you got it.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
Thank you to the St. Paul Saints. Let me tell you what's going on with those beloved St. Paul Saints here. The St. Paul Saints gave up runs in the bottom of the 8th during a 7-3 loss to the Indianapolis Indians at Victory Field. The 31-36 Saints return home to host Toledo tomorrow night. CHS Field, saintsbaseball.com, and take your chance to go see Bad Boy himself. Tuesday. When did we say?
Wednesday.
Jesus.
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. at CHS Field. He'll be Bat Boy, and he'll also be on the TV
That's right.
with Ben.
Wednesday afternoon.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Set your
Lovely.
DVR.
Yeah, you and Mike you guys have to connect today.
Love
You
it.
guys- Can you do that?
I can connect with Mike, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I think he wants to
Safespaceball.com.
dial it in today.
All right.
All righty. I got some ideas. I'm sure he has some.
There's going to be confused ladies sitting in that crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of confused people.
Yeah, it is a shame you don't have the live studio audience anymore. That would have been even...
Well, you don't do that anymore?
No. It's not the 10 or 15 people that would potentially be in the studio audience. It's the thousands of people watching at home.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Those are the ones. Can't wait.
What is happening here?
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
That'll be on Wednesday.
Have you gotten that big that you're just like, nobody live?
No.
They
This
kept
no.
rushing the
Nobody makes
stage.
eye contact. I am
They
bad
wanted to
leader,
touch
damn it.
bad.
No.
They kept flipping their tots out at
Yeah,
it.
they did.
They kept what?
It was one of those changes post COVID that they decided to make when they, when you couldn't have anybody around, and then they realized that, like, you know what, we probably don't need to stretch our resources by doing this, because it comes down to, we don't have like a separate staff that screens all these people. It's all of our producers that are already like doing a lot of work. They have to go out and like, screen all these people, get the background checks, do all that stuff, let them in. So it's like, it's not really worth it for like 25 people to watch the show.
Yeah. And that in and out of that studio is not that easy either.
No.
But you know what, Ben? Your fair shows have all those people, and the fair,
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally right around the corner here. I mean, it's...
Stop.
Why do you have to be like that?
Yeah, Muss.
12
2.5 months.
wonderful days.
No, and Elizabeth's over here politicking on TV, saying that she wants to increase, add 2 more days to
Why
the fair.
not?
She's like, if we add
She's
2
a
more
devil
days,
woman. What
we
is
add 2
wrong
more
with her?
days, she thinks it's gonna like spread out the crowd of people. I go, I don't think it works like that.
No.
I don't think that they come in every year and say, like, we only have a set number of people that can get into the fair. We're going to spread them out over 14 days. Like, you're still going to have 100,000 people there those next 2 days.
She comes off so delightful, but that's just awful.
No. She's like, and it just sounds better. 2 weeks at the fair. I'm like, I get it sounds better, but I don't know. I think a lot of people are in favor of it.
They added 2 more days. You would have to go those 2 days.
I would, yeah. Yep. And I would.
I'm surprised they don't make you go those extra 2 days before they even add the 2 days, just to make sure.
No.
Like,
everything's like up and
just
running.
in case.
Like I said,
Please stop.
in my contract, I have my termination date that's August 14th. So that way,
Oh.
if they do say that's it, we're done.
Yep.
And
It's
I've
gotta
told
be that day,
Swedberg so many times, if you've ever cared for me as a person,
He didn't.
and as,
He says,
as an employee,
Shut up.
He never did.
you will fire me before the fair. If you do it afterwards, I will burn your house down.
Wow.
That's a real physical threat.
I know where he lives.
But it's going to be like, hey, Muss, how's your Labor Day? Oh, great. You're fired.
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah. And then the skies get all blue.
Yeah.
Clouds part.
Yeah, Ben's dancing.
Right.
Why is he always dancing?
Ben
Always
dancing?
Why is he always dancing these days?
There'll be a manhunt.
You know what?
Oh, well,
I got some soul a little bit.
Yeah, you got soul.
You got soul in that music.
You're not playing, you're not dancing.
You're not sing.
he is all around you.
Yep. All right, here I go. The news. The man accused of killing a Minnesota lawmaker and her husband is due in court this afternoon. Vance Bolter, captured yesterday after a massive manhunt, charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted murder. Bolter allegedly killed state lawmaker Melissa Hortman and her husband and shot and injured Democratic Senator John Hoffman and his wife. The Justice Department is also considering possible federal charges after investigators announced they discovered a possible hit list that had the names of some federal lawmakers. It was known as, being said, it was the largest manhunt in the history of our state. So we'll keep you up to date on that if anything new becomes available. But as of right now, obviously, at the very least, he's in custody. And they caught him because a neighbor saw him on the trail cam they had set up. Is that right, Zacho?
Yeah, that's the early reports say, that a trail cam was the beginning of the end of this whole thing. And I don't know. There's so many questions, obviously, like, why would you go back? Well,
why would you go back to your home?
Right. And he just, I don't know. Like I said, a lot of questions, but thankfully the answer of, will justice be brought is here. So that's good.
Yeah.
Did he do this on his own? Was this a loan thing? Is that what they're thinking?
That's what they were asked about that in the presser last night, and they say they're operating under that information right now, but that will be part of the investigation, is making sure he did not get any help throughout this whole thing.
Here's BCA Superintendent Drew Evans and Brooklyn Park Police Chief Mark Bruley commenting on the apprehension.
The first step in a case like this is that we take him into custody, and then the work will continue and begin to make sure that we have all the evidence we need to ensure that he is held accountable for his crimes. That is so that people across the state of Minnesota and legislators that were targeted in these attacks and that may have been listed can breathe a sigh of relief as quickly as possible.
There's no question that this is the largest manhunt in the state's history. Just down at the scene where he was taken into custody, there was 20 different SWAT teams over an extremely large area hunting this individual down to take him into custody.
Well, and we should be pretty thankful that he did not kill himself, because, I think everybody wants answers.
For sure.
And it sounds like hopefully you're obviously saying you get a lot more answers with him alive than he is dead.
No doubt about that.
So
Yep. Okay.
I'm curious to see, what his mindset was and what the hell he was thinking.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I'm sure it's nonsense, but we'll find out, right? I mean, who knows? How do you come back? What do you say after that? See, I think that maybe we just break and we come back and we continue on with the nonsense.
I do have one question. Maybe
go ahead,
Zach
please.
knows this, because Zach's always kind of tied in. The senator that was shot and his wife, like they went to surgery and they're expected 100% to make it out?
That's what the word is. His wife Yvette shared a photo from the hospital bed last night of her watching the breaking news that he'd been arrested, and she, in her statement, kind of indicated that certainly still have a long road to go in recovery. They were hit 9 and 8 times.
I know it. Yes, that's right.
I don't know how they're alive. Yeah,
human shield
in front of her daughter Hope, who was the reason why Senator John Hoffman went into politics in the first place. So it's just an overwhelmingly emotional story of just good and evil, and I'm happy that at least somebody's going to be facing punishment for it. But
Oof. Yeah. So there you go. Again, any breaking news on anything like that, we'll let you know, of course. But we'll get back into the toy department after this. It's the Power Trip Morning Show. Lieber, Mussman, Cast of Thousands. We'll be right back, right here on your home of all things purple, The Fan.
The Fan. Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, how to get 30, how to get 20, 20, 20, how to get 20, 20, how to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold! Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
And here we have a specimen from the early 2000s, a legacy investing platform. Please don't touch the exhibit, folks. It could crash.
Ready to step out of the financial history museum? At Public.com, you can invest in almost everything. Stocks, bonds, options, and more. You could even put your cash to work at an industry-leading 4.1% APY. Leave your clunky, outdated platform behind. Go to Public.com and fund your account in 5 minutes or less. Paid for by Public Investing Inc., member FINRA and SIPC. Full disclosures at Public.com/disclosures.
Are you shopping for a new laptop while still trying to keep up with technology and AI? Talk about feeling burnt out. But no more. Lenovo.com makes it easier than ever to find the perfect PC. In fact, we'll break it down for you. Step 1. Shop our lineup of AI PCs powered by Intel Core Ultra processors. Because why deal with downloading new software when you can buy a smarter PC that already comes with all of the AI features and tools? Step 2. Find the one that fits your passion. Whether you're a creative genius, a research scientist, a hardcore gamer, or a future CEO, no dream is too big. That's the power of Lenovo with Intel inside. You can keep up with your ideas as well as any challenges you may face. Step 3. Add to cart and purchase. Oh, if you're a college student or a teacher, make an education account through us and get 5% off your whole order. Shop now at Lenovo.com. A better future is waiting, and it needs you.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Yeah. A new study suggests adding more fruits and veggies to your diet can get you more quality sleep. Come on now. Researchers from the University of Chicago and Columbia University found that eating more fruits and vegetables and whole grains could help you get better sleep. The study's co-authors said adjusting your diet could be a new and cost-friendly way to get better sleep. The study is one of the first to show that what you eat during the day could change your sleep at night. Researchers estimated that eating the recommended 5 cups of fruits and vegetables a day could improve your sleep by 16%. I don't know.
Don't we all? We've all been there. You eat something like either whether it's dinner time 3 or 4 hours before you go to bed, or like right up to dinner that just gives you the bubble guts, and there's no way you can sleep.
And you're just like a jazz band just sleeping in your room. Yeah, right?
Oh.
I love it.
You get the meat sweats sometimes if you just have a
dude,
like 4th of July. 4th of July, as much as I love it, I got to be careful because it's a lot of eating, Zach. It's a lot of eating meat that day.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Yeah.
I mean, but you only do it once a year, you know?
I know, but I've gotten, man, there's been some nights where like you just think you're going to lay down and you got a nice buzz going on. You've got a full belly, and then I can't sleep and I toss and turn. And I'm just sweating and I'm like, oh, this is awful.
Yeah,
hideous.
Yeah. You go and sleep on the couch.
Oh, you just try to do everything.
Yeah. I'm just going to sit up and try to sleep and see if
prop up the pillows and try to do anything.
Ben, I've got a problem. We've talked about this before, but I got this Oura ring.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't know if it's if it's accurate or not. I'm guessing that it is. I know people love these things and everything else seems fine. People are going crazy for them. But I continue to have problems. I look at my sleep on Saturday night into Sunday morning. I got 7 hours and 36 minutes of sleep.
That's right.
Really good, right?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
20 minutes of that was deep sleep.
Only
20 minutes.
That's it?
Yeah. And it's been a constant thing for me. REM sleep, I got an hour and 46 minutes. Efficiency, I was 84%. My breathing was good. All that stuff. I only had 20 minutes of deep sleep.
So my question though is, how did you feel when you woke up on Sunday morning?
Pretty good.
Well, see, that's my problem with all of this stuff.
Yeah, right.
I think it was around the same time, maybe Friday night, Saturday morning, I woke up and I actually had a dream. Like I had a full on dream, like one of those like very clear, messy. What's the word? Not messy. It was not messy. It was very well self-contained.
Right.
Okay.
And I don't dream that much. And so I woke up, I'm like, that was great. Like I feel rested. I actually had a really cool dream. It was a great night of sleep. And I looked at my Whoop score, and my Whoop score wasn't very good.
Brilliant.
Right.
And it was basically saying the same thing as you. It's like my hours of sleep were fine, but my restorative sleep and my deep sleep was not good. And I'm like, how is that possible?
Yeah.
I'm like, how much deeper can I sleep? I was having a very lucid dream.
Oh, tell us about it.
Yeah, what were you doing? Yeah. What were you wearing?
Who was in it?
Yeah.
Zach. Where were you?
Zach. I can't tell you all of it.
People magazine.
Well, that's the other thing. It's like I remember having the dream, and then I don't really remember it now. So like the details are kind of fuzzy.
Yeah. Right.
Still Getty was a part of it.
You get my point. Like I do. How often do you guys dream? I don't dream that much anymore.
I do
because I take a ton of melatonin. Yeah.
Oh.
You take a lot of
ton.
I just when I'm not smoking weed, I dream a lot. It's like
so. When was the last time you had a dream?
Years ago, brother. It was around the same time MLK had his.
Yeah, if you do it consistently and you take a break.
Yeah, when you take that break, it's
my God.
Really?
Yeah.
Good and
They're
bad.
as vivid can be. Like every time I'm on vacation, I have the most insane dreams.
I have them more often when I'm on the milligrams than I am.
Really?
Oh, yeah. My dreams are really... I know milligrams, sorry.
Huh?
But yeah, no, I honestly, I'll have more vivid dreams on that than I do without.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, you guys are lucky. I don't dream that much anymore, and I wish I could.
My dreams are always the same kind of setup where it's like, hey, you get to go and do a shift out on a hockey rink.
Yay.
Yeah, no, but then I can't find a skate.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my God, I'm missing out on this opportunity.
You have like a panic dream.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll be in an emergency and I can't dial 911 for some reason.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Because you have hot dog fingers, or why?
I literally just keep missing. It's the dumbest thing.
My nightmare is I have an emergency and I do dial 911.
Mine is that I can't find a CONDOM. You know what I mean? Everybody with me? No? Anybody? Yeah. Okay,
What, throw it out?
Well,
Got another baby on the way.
She's very questionable.
No. Well, what do you care?
Oh, I care.
Nah, he did in the 80s.
By the way, how sad is that? You're in a dream with no consequences, but you're still trying to protect yourself.
Yeah, you shouldn't sleep with that lady.
You didn't meet her.
How bad is she? Even in a dream, you don't want to.
It was the lady in Denver.
Yeah. Pretty bad. All right, here we go.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Yeah, thank you, All Around.
Mussy, your guy, John Rahm.
Did he actually do well in a golf bet?
Well, JJ Spawn won the U.S. Open at 1 under. When the golf tournament started yesterday, your guy was 11 shots behind the lead.
Yeah.
Your guy tied to win the Power Trip golf bet.
He was playing so poorly for a while there that they didn't ever show him on television.
John Rahm, Colin Morikawa, and Rory were never on TV.
Yeah.
Because they were playing so bad.
Right.
But Brian Burns?
No, Sam Burns.
Sam Burns, who had the lead.
Yeah.
How
about that pick, though, from Gorgie?
Yeah,
Gorgie
with the last pick.
The last pick, and he goes way deep. He didn't go anywhere near the chalk at all. And you know what? He and Sam played so well the week before.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh man, that was really a good pick. And then
and he was mad that he didn't get Sepp Straka, who missed the cut.
Right,
I think by like 7 shots.
Didn't most people miss the cut?
6,
really?
And 6 of us made the cut. Corey Connors, Corey's guy, pulled out because of a wrist injury.
Sometimes you got to do the right thing.
The only one who didn't, so only one of us who made the cut missed the money, and that was my guy.
Your dad actually sent me money.
Yeah, of course.
Early in the day,
yeah.
He's like, "Oh, well, good luck to you." And he goes, 4 might actually win this thing.
Yeah,
and I was like, okay, whatever. Lambert.
And then it did.
It did.
Unreal.
You won the bet, and the leader of the bet, shot 8 over to tie John Rahm, who was home doing interviews midway through Sam Burns' round yesterday.
Yeah, because he was done like before noon.
Done at like
almost.
noon. Yeah, you sat for 6.5 hours and you got paid, Mussy.
Right. Yeah,
you're back in it for the Open, which is a month from tomorrow. And Scotty Scheffler is your favorite. The Open will take place at Royal Portrush in Northern Ireland.
Mini garage beer as well.
Did you miss it, Ben? Did you miss it? Did you miss having a part of it?
So much. I missed it so much.
You did it.
Yeah, I was glued to my TV.
You didn't watch a second of it.
And I was glued to my phone.
Your fingers were glued together.
My fingers were glued together. My cheeks were glued together.
Which ones?
I did a lot of clinching.
Why were your cheeks? It's a good idea on your part, brother.
Why were your cheeks
Because he's going
together?
to jail and he's afraid.
You're going to jail?
Yep.
What'd you do? Yeah, what happened?
He's been. What happened?
What's happening? What's happening? My mouth stuck What happened? Your Minnesota Twins, it's over for them. They've lost 4 straight. They were swept this weekend by the Astros, who walked them off Saturday and yesterday. They beat them 2-1 yesterday in 10 innings. The Twins didn't have a single hit with runners in scoring position the entire series. They've lost 8 of 10.
Rocco said it wasn't easy.
It feels kind of like we're swimming upstream a little bit right now. Nothing's coming too easily for us, but you have to find a way to piece something together and make it work even when it's not going cleanly and you're not feeling great and all of those things.
Well, piece of Mojado.
Your Twins are 36-35. They're off today, but they battle the Reds tomorrow in Cincinnati at 6:10. David Festa goes for your Twins.
Great ballpark. The old ballpark.
Is it sweet?
Great American Ballpark.
I've never been.
Well, you should get the hell out of here.
All right. The Twins put Royce Lewis on the 10-day injured list yesterday with a left hamstring injury.
Yeah. Countdown is on.
For what?
Him being cut?
Well, 10 days.
Yeah, it'll be longer.
He'll be back in 10 days, though, right?
It's a hamstring.
Oh.
I don't know how long he'll be out.
Shoot.
And every team but Detroit in the AL Central was swept this weekend.
Well, that's good.
Great weekend for baseball for your AL Central.
You're a real downer.
The Florida Panthers smoked the Oilers 5-2 in Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final on Saturday night. The Panthers now lead that series 3-2. Game 6 is tomorrow night in Florida at 7. That game can be heard right here on the Fan. Your Panthers are minus 360 to win the Cup, Zacho. Hopefully they can win it tomorrow and not on Friday when Game 7 would be.
Yeah, for your sake, hopefully they take care of business.
It'd be great.
Tomorrow night.
Taking care of business.
Business.
I will certainly have to watch Game 5 again to remember exactly what happened.
It's been forever
It's in black and white.
Yeah,
it's
it was
ridiculous.
So long ago.
The NBA final game should have been last night, and the hockey game should be tonight.
I can't believe the NBA passed on a Sunday night
of Father's Day
game of Father's Day.
People want to watch it. Hockey wanted to watch it last night.
I wanted nothing more than that for Father's Day.
You said that multiple
That's all I
times.
wanted. I said, why can't I watch people dribble? I need to watch 2 minutes that last 4 hours.
Oh. Well, I mean,
well, can feel like that sometimes.
Nobody?
I thought it was hilarious.
I thought it was hilarious, too.
Thanks.
I wish that happened to me.
What did?
I wish the 2 minutes lasted 4 hours.
The 2 minutes? The
2
NBA
minutes.
Finals, Maxo, continues tonight at 7:30. The series is tied 2-2 between the Pacers and the Thunder. OKC is a 9.5-point favorite tonight.
I've loved this series so far, man. Outside of Game 2, it's been a lot of fun. It's two super evenly matched teams. We've seen a bunch of different comebacks. Hey.
Yeah, remember Zach called them.
Zach called.
He called me too.
Whoa.
It's otherwise it's just been really good, man. I've enjoyed it. It's been a super evenly matched series. It wasn't the sexiest matchup on paper, but I think ball knowers knew that this was going to be a good series, and so far it's living up to all the hype. So hopefully it's another good game.
Zach knew this?
You knew this?
Zach and Tommy were on top of it.
Yeah, actually, you can follow me on Twitter at ballknower69.
You stole Tommy's account?
I did.
It's National Fudge Day.
Oh.
Okay.
Sure it is.
On the nose.
Whoa. I'm okay.
We'll get it off there.
Yeah.
Man, I do love fudge, though.
Yeah, so good.
I do love me some fudge. Ben,
do you?
Your thoughts on fudge?
Yeah, fudge is great.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the
Sure.
I don't like the candy that sticks to my teeth.
Oh yeah.
Fudge kind of does
the
that.
density is an issue for you there?
I'm your density.
No,
Actually,
fudge is good.
No, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm so sorry. I'm thinking of caramel.
Oh,
or caramel.
yeah. Okay.
Oh,
No,
fudge is
Sometimes
good.
you have fudge and caramel.
Yes, I mean maybe that's why I'm thinking
Max
about
used
that.
to introduce caramel.
King?
And fudge.
Wow.
Throw in some nuts.
During the day, it was fudge. Nighttime was caramel.
What's happening?
We're going to break. We're going to come back. I don't know. This says it's pod safe, but it sounded like there were lyrics to that. I don't think it was. Here we go. We'll be right back. Vikings news is next. We'll hear from JJ and so much more on The Fan.
The Fan. Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
And here we have a specimen from the early 2000s, a legacy investing platform. Please don't touch the exhibit, folks. It could crash.
Ready to step out of the financial history museum? At Public.com, you can invest in almost everything. Stocks, bonds, options, and more. You could even put your cash to work at an industry-leading 4.1% APY. Leave your clunky, outdated platform behind. Go to Public.com and fund your account in 5 minutes or less. Paid for by Public Investing Inc., member FINRA and SIPC. Full disclosures at public.com/disclosures.
Are you shopping for a new laptop while still trying to keep up with technology and AI? Talk about feeling burnt out. But no more. Lenovo.com makes it easier than ever to find the perfect PC. In fact, we'll break it down for you. Step 1. Shop our lineup of AI PCs powered by Intel Core Ultra processors. Because why deal with downloading new software when you can buy a smarter PC that already comes with all of the AI features and tools? Step 2. Find the one that fits your passion. Whether you're a creative genius, a research scientist, a hardcore gamer, or a future CEO, no dream is too big. That's the power of Lenovo with Intel inside. You can keep up with your ideas as well as any challenges you may face. Step 3. Add to cart and purchase. Oh, if you're a college student or a teacher, make an education account through us and get 5% off your whole order. Shop now at Lenovo.com. A better future is waiting, and it needs you.
Are dry eye symptoms frequently interrupting your day? Keep dry eyes off your schedule with Refresh Reliever PF Extra Lubricant Eye Drops, offering an advanced formula to soothe and hydrate your eyes. With innovative hydrocell technology to lock in moisture and prevent further irritation, Refresh Reliever PF Extra gives you lasting relief. Equipped with a soft squeeze multi-dose bottle featuring a double lockout system that keeps drops sterile, so you can feel confident using it. Refresh has been delivering relief from dry eye symptoms for 35 years. It's a track record of success that has earned the trust of physicians and patients alike. You deserve relief from your dry eye symptoms, and your eyes deserve extra. Find Refresh online or in the eye drop section at all major retailers. FSA and HSA eligible.
Hey, Hawk.
That's me, buddy.
Can I read something real quick?
I don't know.
Quick?
It's real. The jury's out.
I'll read it real quick.
Get her done.
Bonus Bucks is back on KFAN starting next week. We'll have 9 chances for you to win $1,000 every weekday. That's every hour from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Learn more at KFAN.com. Bonus Bucks is presented by BigDeck.com.
Oh, good.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
real good. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice job.
Thank you.
Lieber over there.
Hey.
Mussman over there. Won't be long now, boys.
Yeah, can't wait.
Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Go. Your truck accessory pro store. Hi, Ben.
Hi.
Hi, Mussman.
Hi, buddy.
How excited are you guys about football, to be honest?
I love this time of year
I know you
where
do.
there's just not a whole lot to have to worry about or think about.
Mm-hmm.
Just get geared up for a Hall of Fame game.
Oh, can't wait. Hawk and I are going. We're actually going.
We're going.
yeah.
We're going.
Yeah, you're going.
I'll sit by you.
No.
Are you going to go to the actual game?
Yeah. I don't get to go to too many games at all. I mean, outside of, with the Viking stuff, but I don't actually get to go and just
You going to
watch.
the Hall of Fame game?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's
Yeah.
going there for Jared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that whole thing.
Are you
trying
going,
to
Leaves?
bet and
I
how it
am.
works.
Yeah.
Are you
Hawk
really?
and I
We're
will
all
go.
going together. We're going to hold hands.
Yeah.
What hotel are you guys in?
We're going to stay at the Best Day Ambassador
Yeah.
Inn.
Is that where you're
Some
staying?
suites.
Yeah. I don't know. Hawk set the whole thing up. He bought, I'm not kidding, like some VIP package.
I got the
that
VIP
included
package.
everything.
Yeah. it
Oh, you
includes,
did. Gotta get
Plus,
lunch,
we're
dinner,
going
and
to
breakfast.
Jared's party, I think, the night after
And we're
the
going
bid.
to
On Saturday night.
Saturday night,
The
yeah.
engineer.
Of course, it's on Saturday. That's where I'm
Yeah.
at.
Jared not Jared Allen. Jared the engineer.
He's having-
Jared Wells is being inducted in the NFL Hall of Fame.
He is.
Yes.
About time.
He deserves
He
it.
deserves
Yeah.
He's done a good job.
Jared's
with a lot
the
of
best.
stadiums. He saved a lot of broadcasts, and he has to deal with all of us.
Are you spending the whole weekend down there then?
Don't talk to me.
He's talking to them.
So I think we're flying in Saturday morning.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Or Friday, yeah. Yeah, because I'll probably work Friday. Hopefully, maybe fly in Friday night. Anyway,
You
I
can
got the hotel.
ride with Hawk and I.
Where do you fly into?
Cleveland.
Airport.
It is Cleveland. Yeah.
I think it is Cleveland.
Yeah. It's about an hour drive to get to Kent.
Or is it Cincinnati? It's kind of like, it isn't kind of like in between.
That's why Hawk and I are driving.
Anyway, any whoozle. We'll get there. We'll get there most of Saturday, and then Saturday night, and then we'll probably just go home Sunday.
Yeah.
We're gonna
flying
stay
out on
till, I
Thursday
think,
morning
Tuesday.
and then coming back on Sunday.
Because the game's Thursday.
Yeah.
When is the game? Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, we're going, Wednesday afternoon?
We're leaving here tomorrow.
Yeah, we're walking.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Walking.
We can't wait.
Did you go for Hutch's?
I did, yeah.
Okay, all right. Yep.
But I
Did
didn't
we
do the
go
game
Hawk?
either.
No, we didn't go to that when we meant to, but we missed it.
We convinced Rosie we went last year.
We did.
Yeah, you fell for it.
Yeah,
you know
must
that bit, right?
have been really are going.
Do you not know that bit?
Oh, yeah.
Which one? What did you say? I didn't hear what you said.
We convinced Rosie we went last year.
Oh, you convinced me you guys were going last year.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
No,
When you guys sent the picture like on the road, it was like the road signs.
Yeah.
I'm like,
literally.
That's right.
I'm like, oh, they are doing it. Like I thought the whole thing was a bit.
The one picture from Chicago, it was pouring rain, and it was probably from like 2017.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine texted me and goes, dude, where in Chicago are you? It's not raining. And I'm like, well, it's a bit. And we never posted any pictures of us together. We maybe did one. We think we took one at like a gas station around here, a holiday around here, and then we just both went home.
We planned on doing a lot of work, and then we were like, screw it.
Rosie will fall for it.
He'll fall for it no matter what.
And then Hawk was just making things up that had happened in Canton, and Rosie's like, oh, yeah. Yeah.
They did half the show from Studio X. And we set up a webcam in there.
Yeah, you guys got me.
No. Yeah, we got Swedberg, too. We got him, too, yeah.
Oh, Sweaty fell for it, too?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it was great.
That's hilarious.
And we show Rosie on camera the skyline, and it's literally downtown Minneapolis. And he's like, God, that looks great. Yeah, it was, he fell for it hard. Oh, yeah.
Boom.
It was great. Mm-hmm. Now we're not. We pretend we're going. We're not actually going. But one of these years we will go.
Going. It's going to be fun. Yeah.
Okay, you guys are not going to Jared's.
We are not.
No.
But Mussy
you
is.
are.
Yeah.
This would be the year for you guys to go.
Well, we can't because we're busy.
Yeah, we're busy watching the game.
We got to take note of stuff. And we're also excited because our guys, our guys weren't. Wes Phillips got a contract extension, Ben.
I know.
How about
Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah.
It sounded like I think Gessling reported on this
That's right.
a couple weeks ago that this was probably going to happen, and he's correct. And I think it really makes sense. I mean, there's so much, it's hard to put in words the importance of continuity in a sport like this, and then especially high performing continuity where they are getting the offense is always top notch. They're getting guys like Sam Darnold to play at a super high level. Like there is a lot of praise to go around for everybody within that offensive structure. And I know that KOC, he gets a lot of accolades, and as he should, he's the play call and all that stuff. But he does a great job of recognizing all the people underneath him that implement these plans, they're hands-on day-to-day with these players, and really getting these guys to kind of buy in and take an extra jump and go to the next level. So it made a lot of sense for Wes to get an extension.
Yeah, if you look at the history of this team so far under KOC, and like you had mentioned, the fact that he does mention everybody, when he got the Coach of the Year award.
Yeah.
This is a team thing. This isn't
100%.
this isn't just me. And so why not keep that team together? If you look at the success level that this team has had in the 3 years, you keep this unit together.
Yeah. The cool thing that I've found, and Hawk, you've probably felt this too, being around the team as much as you are, is that this industry produces a lot of ego, and whether it's just inherent ego that you have, or it's this like developing ego based off success. When you look at the coaching staff and even some of the players that they've added, like they're always looking for high character guys that are very confident, but like there's no ego on this team. Like in a dynamic that's hard to work with. Like, does every coach have an ego? Absolutely. You got to have that ego. But like to have such a highly functioning and a highly successful offense and defense, it seems like at least the vibe that I get is like they really do work well together. Like KOC's not married to certain things. He's not one of those guys that's going to grind like, I got to have this. This is got to be my way. Like he's going to lean on Wes. He's going to lean on the other coaches. He's going to lean on all these guys to get input. And it's like, it really is a collaborative effect. And that's the one thing I think has been impressive about the whole organization is that is one of the many buzzwords that they threw out when they hired everybody was collaboration. Like, well, how do you do that? Like these guys don't all, the GM and the head coach didn't really know each other. Like you got to put these two, pieces together and hope it works out and hope they can collaborate. Well, that's all been put into practice way better than I've ever seen especially a young staff, come together. Like they collaborate, they communicate, they share in the success, they share in the the disappointments. Like it really is as good of a team effort as I've ever seen.
It's exciting. Everything about it down there this year feels really exciting, and I'm just I can't wait to see if everything comes together as we expect it's going to be. I mean, with everything being set up around JJ, the quarterback, like it has been. Talk about everything being put into place for a young quarterback to have success. It just seems like the pieces are in place, as Brett Favre used to say.
Yeah, I know. That's why. I mean, look at. I forget who's Sauce. You can probably back me up on this because you saw it too, as other people did. But I forget who put it out. Was it CBS or Fox Sports? Some analysts had JJ as the 12th best quarterback coming into this year.
Yeah, I think it was CBS.
Was it CBS? And it's like he hasn't played a snap.
He hasn't played
a snap in the regular season.
No, he's not.
And you're putting him 12, which I love.
Yeah.
But I think it goes into everything that people are talking about him, the way that he can perform in practice, the way that he can lead this team, the way that everybody's gravitated towards him, the type of guy that he is. Like, yeah, we're going to rank him in our quarterback power rankings without ever taking a snap as the 12th best. All right. Yeah. I hope he lives up to that in year one.
If he's the 12th best, though, that's a Super Bowl team.
If he's the 12th best quarterback this year, I mean, this is a Super Bowl type of team for sure.
JJ likes Justin Jefferson likes JJ Mack's arm strength.
Well, he can let it rip for sure. That's definitely a thing about him. He has a very strong arm. The velocity of the ball and the spin on the ball. He has a tight spin. It definitely comes to you very quick. Very quicker than what you expect.
Well, and that's the thing that McCarthy's even talked about himself is like he's being self-critical, like the things that he needs to work on. He knows that he's got a good deep ball. He knows that he's got a good arm strength, and he's like he didn't have to throttle back and have these layered throws down the field. And now that he's in the league, what KOC is trying to teach him is like you don't have to throw a fastball on a second layer throw.
Yeah.
You don't have to throw a fastball on a first layer throw. Like. It's just like when JJ runs routes. Everybody, I think people saw him doing this little tutorial with all these youth athletes and stuff. And he's like, it's not about like trying to run a 4-2 to the spot. Like it's about using your tempo. It's about using your speed and your acceleration when you should know how to use it. Same thing as a quarterback. Like, just because you can throw a 98-mile-an-hour fastball, you can't throw that every single throw.
Yeah, Favre.
You got to learn how to layer it. You got to learn how to put some air and some touch on things.
Sorry.
And so I think that part of his game is something that we will all have to look at as he develops into the season, because there might be an 18-yard throw that he does have to throw at 98 miles an hour to fit in a tight window, but there might be an 18-yard throw where he's got to put some air onto it and loft it in there just for the timing purposes of it. So all of that nuance will be kind of interesting to watch.
Well, physically, he has everything. Right?
Everything.
I mean, he can throw all.
Yeah, relax. Why are you reading Zach's notes?
Everything?
Everything. He can throw every ball. Please. I mean, he really is just, so far, everyone has said the same, is that he's just spectacular physically. The biggest thing is going to be his mental capacity that he's going to have. Can he actually step up and be the leader of this team as such a young man? And I don't know. That's the part that is going to be the most interesting thing to watch throughout the season.
Well, sort of like any young player, especially at quarterback, he's going to have a 3-interception game.
Yeah.
How does he respond?
Correct.
If he throws 2 interceptions in the first quarter, how does he respond? Like all of those things we have yet to see.
Right.
They may feel really confident about it right now in practice because I'm sure, he's making mistakes in practice, but everybody knows it's practice. Like that's
he's
the
got
point.
The red jersey on.
Well, that's the time that you do take risks. That's the time when you figure out, like, can I thread the needle on that play? Can I not? And if I tried to thread it, I got picked off. Okay, I learned from that. But in a game-like situation, sometimes it's harder to rebound off of.
Yeah.
And so all of that is going to be part of the learning process. And that's why I think he's got everything it takes. But, I don't expect him to come out in the first third of the season and be a top 10 quarterback or a top 12 quarterback.
He opens on Monday night and then Sunday night football. His first 2 pro football games are prime time. On the road in Chicago that, and I know they've won a lot there recently, but That's a tough place to play. That's a brand new hype team, man. That team is loaded as well. That team right now, they're saying the same thing. This quarterback, they have the offensive coach they've now brought in. This is a team that a lot of people would thought do well. They didn't, that being the Bears. They brought in a lot of weapons, man. They spent a lot of money on that. They traded a lot for that offensive line. They have a lot of offensive weapons. They drafted that Luther Burden in the draft, who a lot of people thought was a top 15, 20 pick. This is a loaded team they're playing on Monday night. It's going to be great,
Which is why we need to have patience, too. Like,
yes.
If we learned anything about this last season, obviously, you want to strive for a high standings position, but as long as you're in the playoffs,
that can't be a good song.
That's a good thing. And if they lose the first couple of weeks because they're two big primetime games and that happens, it happens. It's a long, long season now, especially with 17 games. We got to have a nice loose leash here and see this team come together and do something
fans
special.
Especially like you're saying.
Yes.
I mean,
Would you be
on paper, all the things that they've done in the interior of both defensive and offensive, now you're like, okay, we should be really, really good. Have some patience with JJ.
Paul, your hand is up.
Would you be saying this if Nick Mullins was the starting quarterback?
I mean, we got to hit the ground running, man. If we don't have a good start, the rest of the season is going to be terrible.
You just want JJ on this team as long as possible. Why are you playing this?
It sounded like he was going on a political speech over there. I was inspired.
Zeko!
Was that for Rocky IV?
It was actually the Russian national.
But I think,
That's when Ivan Drago comes out.
It's probably
It's a top 5 all-time national anthem.
Oh, well, geez.
Rocky IV, though, is the worst.
What?
Of all the Rockies.
Rocky IV is the worst.
Yes.
Shut your
Get
filthy mouth.
You didn't like me so much, and I didn't like you not either.
Okay,
But if we come together, everybody can come together. Worst scene ever.
Okay, that was a cringy scene. I get that. Everything else.
Hockey's standing up. You pissed him off so badly. Mussman, it's the best one, and it's not even close.
Rocky III is the best.
You've had a lot of bad takes.
Hulk
and your filthy mouth.
Mickey passes away. Come on, that's the best one.
The fourth one, there's no easy way out. Yeah. No. His
Robot,
trainer.
Happy birthday, Paul. I mean,
yeah, great bit. Yeah, all of it.
Shut your filthy mouth.
The montage in Russia.
Yeah.
That's
so bad.
No.
It's the worst scene.
He's carrying logs.
He's screaming on the top of a mountain, man. He's screaming on the top of a mountain.
Adrian shows up for him.
There's no easy way out.
After she tells him, you can't win.
She said he couldn't win. It broke his little heart.
And then she showed up.
Freaking Brown.
And Franco. James Franco, too.
And James Franco.
Is he alive? Before he got canceled.
I mean, the emotions of Rocky IV. Come on.
I don't understand you.
Yeah.
The worst. You know what, dude?
It's the worst one.
Live it, Staten to Dayton.
Oh, so good.
I totally get to feel good.
There's a bunch of me.
Do you not feel anything after hearing that, Mom?
Yeah. Living in America.
Great bit.
How about you go live in Russia, you commie?
Nation to nation.
It feels like the Godfather of Soul is in this building right
Throw in
now.
the damn towel.
Yeah, great
Yeah,
bit.
like the journey that he had to go on emotionally, that we all were on. God,
He lost his friend that he was previously the enemy of.
And the workout
and
thing
Uncle
was
Jesse
awesome there when he's in there.
He lost Uncle Jesse.
And Joey.
It's just that one scene that just ruins everything.
What's your favorite one?
Uncle Polly.
Uncle Polly's the best.
Jesse's in Dukes of Hazzard.
Uncle Polly gives the best advice.
He lost Uncle Jesse, too.
Hit the one in the middle. Great advice. So good.
Sly Stallone was doing setups hanging off a balcony.
He's Paul Bunyaning the freaking
Yeah.
And he was prairie dogging when he was running.
There were so many good scenes in that.
runs that car.
But when you get at the end and all of a sudden the entire Russian crowd is cheering for Rocky.
Yes.
It's inspirational.
Yes, you don't believe in America.
I fight for me.
They know his best friend was killed.
Yeah.
No,
This is
throw the
redemption.
damn towel.
He
No,
won
it's a
them over,
terrible,
Muss.
terrible.
Well, here's the
Terrible
thing.
scene.
Here's the thing, Muss.
Shut up.
You
It
can't
must.
suspend disbelief
Listen to
in
me.
that one.
What? No.
Everybody calm
If
down.
I can change
Yeah.
and you can change,
Yeah.
we all can change.
Yeah.
And you need to start changing because your takes suck.
That take's terrible.
Oh, that's your worst take ever.
I can't believe it. I don't believe it.
I hope if you get fired, Bossberg fires you the second the fair ends.
That's defendable, right?
Okay, wait, whoa. That was a bit much.
Like HR would not.
Well, you pissed me off about
Harry
Rocky
Reams?
IV.
Yes.
Harry Reams is here? He has to be dead.
That is cause for firing, I think, honestly.
Muss.
I'm sorry, but you fired us up. And then we all
you
talked
got us.
over each other.
It's terrible. It's terrible, and you should just realize that one scene is unwatchable.
See, I don't believe what you're saying. I believe that you're just trying to get us fired up, and I'm not going to let you do
And
it.
nobody got fired up when I sent that scene to everybody on the PTFers.
The one you filmed at home in your bed?
The only two people that respond to that are you and Creasel. Nobody else has time for that text.
I kind of enjoy it.
And Creasel just courtesy laughs because he's a nice guy.
It's not true.
Most of the time.
Ben throws a bunch of stuff on there.
I still can't get over. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I will never listen to another one of your
I know.
movie or TV takes
Anything.
ever.
What are you talking about?
In fact, I'm going to say I don't believe a word you say about the Vikings even now.
I'm just never going to listen to you, period.
I don't know what's going on.
Just got discredited for everything I've ever done.
Did you not see
can't hear
him driving his car fast through the tunnels?
What song was he listening? There's no easy way out.
Easy way out.
Oh, soundtrack's fantastic.
Shortcut home.
There's so much self-doubt he had.
And even
the
that
soul
B-word
searching.
wife of his. I didn't believe it.
Super hot.
Oh, I certainly would.
Yeah.
Just Coppola.
And then his real wife was actually Drago's wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she's super hot.
Yeah, she's just smoking that cigarette all the time.
Brigitte.
Oh,
is
yeah.
hot.
Oh, man. You ever
don't
see her in
think she's
Cobra?
hot?
Now, Cobra, that's a great movie.
Okay. You're right about that.
He's back. Hot's back on your side.
Cobra is a great film.
But now you have to question Cobra. Is it actually a good film now that we know
It really is.
Muss likes it?
Okay, we're going to have to collect ourselves here.
Oh, man. That was
We might
the
vote
worst
you
thing
off
I've
the
ever
show,
heard.
Muss.
Yeah.
We're going to do a vote when we come back.
Wouldn't be the first show I got kicked off of.
Power Trip Boys,
The Fan.
You know what's great about your investment account with the big guys? It's actually a time machine. Log in and zoom. Welcome back to 1999. It's time for an upgrade. At Public.com, you can invest in almost everything. Stocks, bonds, options, and more. You could even put your cash to work at an industry-leading 4.1% APY. Leave your clunky, outdated platform behind at Public.com. Go to Public.com and fund your account in 5 minutes or less. Paid for by Public Investing Inc., member FINRA and SIPC. Full disclosures at Public.com/disclosures.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Hi, I'm Danielle Fishel from Pod Meets World. So for my two boys, I got Samsung Galaxy Watch for Kids. And I'm not saying I'm kind of jealous of my kids' tech. I'm saying I am definitely jealous of my child's tech. This thing lets them call, text, and explore all from their wrist. No smartphone required. And don't worry, you're still the boss. You control who they can talk to, and yes, you can totally stalk their location in real time. Get Galaxy Watch 7 on T-Mobile, now kid-ready with a new paired line. Visit T-Mobile.com to order yours today. Parent and child must have a Samsung account and Google account with Family Link. Requires initial pairing with a compatible Samsung smartphone and qualifying wireless plan with LTE service activated. Please check with your carrier for more information. Trusted contact applies to compatible apps. It does not restrict communication through third-party or other communication apps. Emergency services and contacts remain accessible. Location sharing is dependent on network connectivity and device being recently active. T-Mobile terms via 24 monthly bill credits when you add a qualifying paired watch line. See additional offer terms on T-Mobile.com.
Add dry eye relief to your routine with Refresh Optive Mega 3. A lubricating eye drop with a moisture-rich, preservative-free formula, enhanced with inactive ingredients like flaxseed oil and antioxidants. This formula supports all 3 tear film layers and provides advanced hydration to instantly moisturize and soothe dry eyes. Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed, so you can make it part of your wellness routine. Find Refresh online or in the eye drop section at all major retailers. FSA and HSA eligible.